right, man. Is there incentive for the Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford winner? Let's say they fight 1 time, 2 time, whatever. Let's say whoever becomes welterweight undisputed, because they both have a chance at doing so. Is there incentive for either one of them to spin the block and fight one of the remaining welterweights? Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, put my foot out the window. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Then I feel like my hip getting tight. I need to stretch. The Charlie horse in the hip, terrible, Kenner, terrible. But yeah, my ankles all like brown, like light brown and stuff of that nature. But shit, my foot out the window. Somebody think I'm in this motherfucker dead. But yeah, is it an incentive? I mean, to me, it's not. Because if I won undisputed at welterweight, why risk defending it unless it's in a rematch, or I'm defending the undisputed welterweight in a high money fight? Like, you know what? If y'all want to fight me, y'all come up to 154 pounds. This should be the, if it's not a rematch, it should be the end of my legacy right here at 147 pounds. This is gonna be it. I don't need to defend undisputed to validate me winning undisputed. Maybe Devin Haney felt like he needed to be validated by coming back and spinning the block and fighting I forgot it was Thursday, and fighting what's the dude's name? And fighting Jesus Christ. And fighting damn, I forget his name, dude. And fighting yeah, Lomachenko, because he felt like, you know, okay, they might have thought George Kambosos got lucky or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't see no validation here. I wouldn't be like, if they wanted to fight Keith Thurman, cool, but Keith Thurman ain't moving units. Only people moving units, M, Pimp, Juice, and us. So he ain't M, he ain't Nelly, he ain't, you know, Rockefeller and Jay-Z. He ain't moving no pay-per-views, and him and Ugas, if they throw that on pay-per-view, that shit gonna be trash. So I mean, it is what it is. And let me just get my little rant in on the day. I'm gonna probably do it short if I got enough time before lunch. Is that, you know, I went to go buy the Errol Spence pre-sale tickets with Terence Crawford, bro. I was in line, and I moved the line fairly fast, right? And then next thing you know, all them tickets was gone. Only had was $3,000 tickets, and then the service fee was $365. And Town saying that, you know, a lot of the resale tickets, you know, is already selling for $605. So and Kobe was saying, well, maybe those are just the premium tickets, right? That's what he was saying. And my thing was this: if those are premium tickets, you know, the high tickets, then why are they $605? That's some $205 tickets for $600. So they just basically, what PBC did, in my opinion, allegedly, is buy all the tickets and they resell them. So I'm, like I said before, man, I said I wasn't giving Al Heyman none of my money, bruh. And that was God probably just, you know, smacking my hand saying, don't touch that eye, it's hot. Fuck them. I know Tom said, well, I'm gonna try tomorrow, man. I'm like, man, I'm over it, bruh. I wanted to go. Maybe I'll still go out to Vegas, but more than likely, dude, it's about the economy about to get ugly. And man, I just always take, you know, things happen for a reason. I wanted to go. I still might pop out there. The flight ain't shit to get out there. It's less than like $300 or some of them flights. But then again, I don't know, bro. I can stay at the crib and have a good time. Just go to Chicago or some shit like that. But yeah, man. But that's my little rant. Maybe I'll rant on it a little bit later on a short, but in a video. But yeah, what's the incentive to Venom staying? It's not like one of these dudes is a prime Pacquiao, prime Mayweather, or you got somebody moving up through the ranks around your weight class like a New Year way that's gonna bring a whole bunch of money to the table in Japan or something like that. So or some type of British star that's really rising through the ranks that's gonna give you, you know, make you some money. You know, I don't think it's no incentive there. Keith Thurman, instead of making himself look attractive, you hear a lot of these dudes in the manosphere, or some of these dudes don't claim to be in the manosphere. And I listen to some of the videos because, you know, sometimes you got to get checked a little bit. You know, women like to get checked. And sometimes dudes, sometimes you need to get checked too. Not by a woman though, but sometimes you just need to say, oh, maybe I'm doing this wrong, or maybe I need to get on this. And they talk about body game. You know what I'm saying? And you know, women be attracted to dudes with muscles, even ugly dudes with muscles. They attracted to the body and all that type of shit. And they gonna lie, women gonna lie about that shit too. But yeah, they attracted to your body and all that, whatever. But like Keith Thurman, body game ain't shit. And I ain't talking about this man physically. I'm talking about his body at work. Instead of trying to remain active, I understand he had another child, but instead of trying to remain active, you know, trying to make his resume look attractive, trying to go out there and clip some guys' wings and say, well, I built myself up. The fans want to see me against the winner. The fans don't give a fuck about you versus the winner. You ain't done nothing to make yourself look attractive. Even if he fought Pacquiao and then he went into hiding and shit, right? You know, and he ran off with the belts, so he dropped the belts to avoid Errol or whatever he did, and he didn't do anything to you know, to stay active. People still wouldn't give a fuck because you out of sight, out of mind. So he didn't even take his resume and even get it, you know, he didn't even get it percolating, bro. He didn't even try to say, well, let me kill everything. Well, let me go kill Conor Ben real quick, or not kill. Let me go take Conor Ben out. Let me go take, you know, Virgil Ortiz out. Let me go take Ugas out. Let me go take Ennis out. Take some of those guys out. Roman Vila, Rashidi Ellis. Let me go handle my business, so at least, you know, I start getting active. People start seeing me again. I take what y'all give me. You know what I'm saying? And I stay active. People see me building my resume up, and then people gonna start, ooh, Keith Thurman looking like the old Keith Thurman. Look how Keith Thurman fighting. These boys don't want to see Keith Thurman. And then they might have been able to say, you know what? You know, Errol might have said, well, you know, people want to see this Keith Thurman fight now. I could wait on Bud or fuck Bud or whatever. Now people could justify it because you have an active body of work. But then with Al Heyman not utilizing the zone, not utilizing Top Rank, not utilizing other you know, other promotional companies to help, you know, expand his dates, or putting on the premier fights where he can get more dates and more television support from other networks, or more support from CBS, Viacom, Showtime, this is what the fuck happens. So Keith Thurman has not built his body game up, his body of resume game up to look attractive where the fans demand it. Why it's like popular demand Popeyes like clips. He has not done that. And Jerron Ennis, he can, you know, get on the FaceTimes, and I love Jerron Ennis. He could do all that, but he should be actively fighting. He hadn't even had a main event yet. So how you gonna be the co-main event or undercard nigga, and you calling out the main event niggas? You ain't even moving right. And then my boy told me the other day that I had to stop and restart, but yeah, I was saying about what I heard about Jerron Ennis was that he never asked for the Terence Crawford fight, and that basically he captained for my guy over there at PBC. But like I said before, dude, he doing what he supposed to do, you know. But everybody know he fugazi talking about it, what he asked for the fight and all that. We all know that shit cap. You know, they moving a certain speed. They know when they ready, and one day he will be ready. You know, he probably feel like he ready now, but the people around him probably don't feel that way. But that's what I was just told, so that's what I'm saying. So but yeah, like, it ain't really no worthy opponents. It ain't even nobody that can come up from 40 or 35. I mean, unless you think Tank and Keep Big and Bad, you know, he would be the only one I see that feel like he can come up to 47 and feel like he want to get a payday versus one of them, or entice them guys to stay. But outside of him, who is he? Manny Pacquiao can't do it. Short of Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement. Don't nobody want to fight Pacquiao right now. I just talked about that in the Ryan Garcia video yesterday. So ain't nobody want to talk about Pacquiao. So nobody's done enough. And that's why, you know, how Lion Killer, shout out to Lion Killer podcast scribe over there, he said, well, you know, Crawford and Spence have constipated the welterweight division. You know, and that's kind of what he mean when he talk about, well, you know, they constipated the welterweight division. That's exactly what he mean. You know, but that's exactly what he mean. They done constipated the welterweight division. And now with them, you know, removing them from the welterweight division and them moving up or retiring or whatever they're gonna do after they fight, then it frees the division up for everybody to fight. But what people don't understand, they ain't gonna let Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz fight each other. And if I had to bet a pretty penny, Keith Thurman not gonna try to nuck a few bucks and move up and fight neither one of them neither. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keith Thurman ain't about to move up and make shit shake, or move up. Not move up, but try to fight Jerron Ennis and try to fight Virgil Ortiz. He ain't gonna try to do that neither. You know, what be killing me about females is they want to wear these clothes, wear these short cut pants, but then they want to put a sweater around their ass, you know, a tie sweater around their ass to cover it up, which I don't understand that. Don't wear that then. Wear something more that's not gonna be as provocative or something like that. That's what killed me. And then you know what's so funny? It's always the girls with the nice ass who tying up shit around their ass. You know what I'm saying? It's always the girls with the fat ass who tying up a sweater behind their ass and stuff of that nature. And it's a girl with no ass that's out here, you know, with leggings or out here trying to show off their curves that they don't have. And like I said, I ain't got no problem with bitches that ain't got no ass or women that ain't got no ass. If you look good, you look good to me. Now, you gotta have some titties or something, though. You gotta have some nice curves or something, but that shit be funny to me. Just some random thought, but yeah, I don't think none of these guys are really attractive for these dudes to stay at the welterweight division, and other than like maybe Tank moving up. We know he ain't gonna fight a mosquito, but ain't nobody, you know, enticing enough to stay there and kill yourself to make weight unless somebody offering big money to fight one of these guys. And trust and believe me, nobody offering big money to fight these guys. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button, kind of that 2-part video, whatever. But hey, hit the link tree. Find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. Appreciate the love and support, but let me know what you girls and guys think. Support me on different platforms. I need more ratings on the podcast platform, so make sure you rate it. Peace.